Skyrim here.
No guarantee.
Near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. From Riverwood, the road south through Fall Creek is the most direct these days. Your call. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Okay. Let's see, is my... Nope, there we go. I still got the fork. Hilarious.
Whatever you need. Finely smeared.
I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up this time. When the heck, I got Gatorade right here, so... Might be a little while.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Never should have come here. Do your work. That it? That your best?
Well, that just happened. Hold on, I gotta get this. No, not that. That's the wrong thing. There we go. If you steal from a thief, does it make you a thief? I remember making that.
Get me mad, and I'll prank you.
Well, I remember saying that before. Ah, dead person. Ah, dead person right here, look. See? Be scared. No, thank you. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember this. Hold on, wait. Yep. Don't move. Don't move. That ain't so good. She got what was going to her. Oh, hey, you shot him. Oh my gosh, no. And if it comes over here and kills all the Forsworn, I would be happy. Ah, crap. It's a frost dragon. Hold on. Don't know how to stuff for that. Could you, like, land already? Okay. Good enough.
This ends now.
No.
You can't beat me.
Stop using frost. Basically healing it. Oh, finally. That was a little ridiculous. Hey. Oh.
Let's keep moving.
Nah. I'm gonna just sit around real quick. I hit one person over. Yep.
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple.
What if I lead you into another dragon? there. I need to get the dragon scales and all that. That's what I'm doing. Hi, Garkevyn Club. Okay. Thought it was a dragon coming over here for a second. I was like, what? I don't... It scared the heck out of me. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, boom.
Are the dragonborn of prophecy.
Ho 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 ho. You got butter on you? Why? For no reason. But I do like that. Katana I got last time. Where is it? Where is it? No, no, no. It's right over here. Here, Fendo.
Got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Do you?
Okay.
Do you really?
Do you need something?
Hold on. Nope. Yeah, I got a blade sword. Yeah. Like a dragon wrapped around it or something. It's more like an owl, like a snake. This makes no sense the way it just like went in and out like that. There, oh, no, no, I don't want to take that. There we go. Esbern. The element of surprise gets down. I'll take you on. Take you on. Ouch. White salts sell for a lot. That's what I like about them. A spigot. Take the briar heart. My work is never done with the briar hearts. Or just the Forsworn in general. Anywho. Oh yeah. Like Esbern just comes in like, yeah, I'm gonna just kill them all. But that's not how sneaking works, dude. Ever.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
We're safe now. Let's move.
People are close to the entrance.
Pendal?
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? Anything else?
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost again. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered we in Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life.
Whoa. As if that's not creepy enough. They banished Alduin. It's a Sovngarde. Guys, get the heck over here.
Let's see what's up ahead.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Stainless steel. Kidding.
Shaw's bones, here it is. Aldrin's wall, so well preserved. never seen a final example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture in relief.
Esmond, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, let's see what we have.
This looks like an Oblivion sign right here.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragon Overlord, the legendary Dragon Ball. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Taunts, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that one harder?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. I've never heard of such a thing. A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky. You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Where's your torch?
Look here, in the third panel.
Look.
The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragon Ball. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need that information fulfilled, as the last Dragon Ball contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Back here with the training grounds. I actually don't remember what happened to them though. Is it Mammoth Tusk? There's that. There's that. Dang. Just trying to find what I can. Okay, I think I went around the whole room. There we go. But this I'm gonna battle in the mic as well, though. Open to Skyrim. My cat changed his position and lying down and looks even weirder than before. That's usual. It's mutual to him. This looks like a Chinese kind of building. Oh, Chinese form kind of building. Like, you see the curved edges like this? They use katanas. Well, it's like, it seems very similar to Chinese building. Gleppe. There we go. Some people just going into one place. Nice.
I paid extra for the biggest room in the Silver Blood Inn.
My
I need
favorite
space
drink
to
is
stretch
blood.
Silver.
I've got your back.
Until the government.
Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for... Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have... What? Oh! Here you are. So sorry about that.
You're lying. You're not quick enough to be a pickpocket. What's
Remember,
the real reason?
ale is cheaper than blood in Markov.
You a fighting gal? How
Hold
about
on real quick.
Too bad. That one's my favorite.
Frobby, my dear loving wife, could you please clean out our guest rooms?
Clean the rooms yourself, Klepper. It's not like you do anything important around here.
No, just check in the guests and manage the coin, and keep a roof over your head. No, nothing important.
Well then, okay.
I'm drunk. 100 septum says I can take you. Barehanded.
You're
That's
on.
the spirit. Let's go.
12 septum on the big one. Do something.
You can never defeat me.
Damn you!
Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, I can still fight. No. Fair fight.
Yeah, it is a fair fight, isn't it? Where's my flashlight? There we go. I'm gonna let my cats out real quick.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Just here to drink.
All the wood furniture in this inn is rotten to the core. Do you know why that is, Klepper?
Until next time.
Okay, here we go.
Is that an amulet of Mara?
I'm
I'm surprised someone like you wasn't spoken for.
Good
Good to see you again. We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade.
Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out.
Your adoring face.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. What's happening to this city?
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my
I
mother
work
and
silver,
father.
like my father, and his father
I don't
before.
ask that question myself, my dear.
A man like me makes a lot of them. And they're always trying to cheat. I paid extra for the biggest room in the Silver Blood Inn.
Blood
I
and
need
silver,
space
friend.
to stretch these
Blood and
arms.
silver.
All right.
Yeah.
Thing is that there are Thalmor inside of Markarth, and there's like a thing, what is it? A shrine for Talos, or some whatever. That works. Charging my phone as well. Huh. Oh, that's why.
Sky above. What? Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Dear, Lostovakin, Strundur, Rockventinvak, Bardonats.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but we do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
I still got my fists. Yeah. Master boy.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Not hate, distrust, and sky above. Voice. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Sky, Roger. Path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
The way? Just wanna make a bug. Yeah. This is the way. This right here is the way.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will throw away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous.
Wrong shout. Now I gotta wait for it. Yep. Trying to get them to get mad at you and then like jump off the edge of this and they hit you with like frost shout or something or ice statue. They just go flying downhill. And that's hilarious.
Yo!
No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Come on now. Can't loot it? That ain't right. Crap. What's next? Go. Okay then. How you doing? Should be about there. We. Ouch. First time I saw him, scared the heck out of me.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser, aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmular waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Not as Khajiit, but as Dova. Come, Dovahkiin. Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa. As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid, those who work to delay the end, may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Sulyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away. Ponder the meaning. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Force without effort.
Dremyolok, greeting. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragon Rend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Uthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Gun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Speak.
I forgot this was like open area kind of thing. Alright, let's get to it, shall we?
In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn, and the whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again, this time more distinct, closer. Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange. The color of hearth and dawn. And a sound, too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else. Something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from what I don't yet know. In the manner of dreams, I cannot escape. I'm forced to wait and watch. Then, finally, realization and horror arrive together. The orange is flame, heat. The sound, the roar, a challenge in their ancient tongue. But now it's too late for escape. The dragon, but the dragon, Aldrin, the world eater, the dragon who devours both the living and the dead. And then I would wake up and hope that it was just a dream, but know that it was not.
Whoa.
Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. And there's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in a local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
He sounds different when those lines came up. I think someone might have changed out or something, needed to be switched out with someone, and his voice is like that.
Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest in such arcana. Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? Only you can finally defeat Alduin and avert the end of the world. If we can just find out what this dragon-rend shout is, you may have a chance. Or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope.
You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites. May the scales of the dragon kind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Increased critical hit chance versus dragons for 5 days. Okay. The College of Winterhold. At least I've gone here before.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. Until next time.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay. So I got to go to the library. Or the Arcanium, as they say.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful. There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
That's weird.
All right, then.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
As a matter of fact, immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era, had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. All right, then.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
Here you go. Try not to spill it.
No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
All right, then.
Just gotta add that last comment in there.
I don't want to see you treating any... And what do you plan to do with it? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. You think that even if I in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it? I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time.
Huh?
in the world? How come it's not?
I don't want to see you treating any of these. And what do you plan to do with an Elder Scroll? To read an Elder? Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight. Ah, you think that even if it would be kept under the highest security? Of course. I'll bring every... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with... Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? And what do you plan to do with it? You think that even it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the... What about? I'll bring her... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
I'm tired of this. Learn the location.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
What about the insane book? Nope. Oh, wrong place.
I've got your back.
Oh. I keep having to go back in and out.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah.
You need a book? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Sorry guys for that sudden thing right there. I had to do that.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Your face, bro.
Until next time.
Never again. How about that? Gosh dang it.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Several if you're talented. That means you could transfer your life. Or you could just like basically say if you use alchemy. Well, if you know about alchemy. Like philosopher's stones and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's possible, right? Heal. Heal. Iron. That kind of stuff. I think I might go ahead and do this kind of stuff real quick. Not mining, and just like what I mean is like doing the quests and not finishing it, of course. Like once I get there and learn what this guy does and all that kind of stuff, I'll leave this off most likely. Part of Winterhold. Yeah, just lots of parts of Winterhold. Just right here. And it's weird how all this ice forms like this. Like you're over here, there's a bunch of ice. Way over here, there's a bunch of ice. But then, you come down here. You come like in the Midlands and all that. There's like not too much snow. It's only in the mountains and stuff, really. Like, I don't get it. Is there like a boundary or something? Don't get it. It would have been bad if this game had Mirelurks. Trust me. You never want that to happen in this. Because if you gotta fight a Mirelurk like this, you're not gonna like it. Trying to fight one in this kind of conditions. Ice everywhere, it's underwater. They really don't swim, so they're stuck at the bottom. Never good.
Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Of Tan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. 2 things I have for you. 2 ships, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an elder scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Yeah, isn't this like the entrance that he said to something? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here, guys. For now. I'll get back on later. Otherwise, I'm gonna be disturbed possibly a lot during the time being, so I will see you all in the next stream or video.